Audi TT, how to replace the front windscreen.
Hi all, Andy here and welcome back to the channel on a particularly sunny morning, but I'm here to show you this. You see this in the camera? There's a crack running right across the windscreen. Obviously this has got to be replaced, and with it being an old car, I thought maybe you could potentially unbond an old windscreen and put it back in, but here's a second-hand glass, how long is it going to last? So I did a bit of research online, and the cheapest I could find one was for £252 from Budget Windscreens. So they're coming this morning to fit it, and I thought I would document what the guy does. So if you can do a DIY windscreen repair, this is the way to do it. So I'm here with Danny from Budget Windscreens, and he's started work on the car already. So first thing we're doing is we're removing the wipers, getting the scuttle off, just to get to all of this area of the screen. Obviously you need to get that scuttle out of the way. All in all, how long, when we take this sort of job, Danny, how long do you reckon it normally takes?
30 years, normally about half hour.
Half hour, that's good.
I've been doing it for a long time.
You can remove the wiper arms with a special removal tool, but remove the nut and give the arms a wiggle works just as well.
Easy,
So you're saying all the years you've been working on TTs, you've never done a side glass at all?
never done door glass or door glass, no. All we do, fingers behind the scuttle.
Yeah, fingers around the back of the scuttle, lift that off.
Very gently, because sometimes these can break depending on the year and how long it's been sitting in the sun.
Yeah. And that is a particular part that you can't get new anymore, unfortunately. So
little rubber trim.
even with new old stock. So Danny was just telling me that you can actually remove the glass in these, but you have to be really careful. So if you are trying to remove, chances are you are going to break a screen. So that's what you would have used to remove the screen?
This is old-fashioned tool, it's called a Kent tool. So the blade goes, if my hand's a screen, the Kent blade goes behind the screen, cuts the back of the screen away from the rubber, separates it. But these tools can really do damage to the
so that's...
Leave the scuttle as it is, because just under there you've got little wires and washers and clips. They can break very easy. So I tend to leave
that in place,
as it is,
The bit I'm most interested in is how that glass comes out. So you can see that Danny's removing the mirror. So to remove the centre mirror,
on these you've got like a little lock on them. Little centre lock, and they're really hard. You get your fingers like that on the screen and twist, and as you twist, so it goes one way.
I see,
So you've got a little line there and it locks in, so it goes on there like that.
Okay.
And then you twist it.
So that would come as part of the screen?
That comes on the screen.
Okay, so you don't have to fit that.
You do not take them off, it's manufactured.
The magic starts. So that's some sort of suction cup as you fit into that?
It's called a spider.
The spider.
On a suction cup, and this is monocold. Very strong. You can cut through the glue, and also can cut through metal if you get it wrong.
Right, okay, so you've got to be careful of the bodywork sort of thing for that.
This is feeder.
Right.
This puts on the end. The string, it's got like a little groove in it. Little groove. Right. We feed that through the windscreen to the outside.
So that's a right old tricky job. So is there a particular place you'd say on the screen that's easier than others? Is it the corners or the centre, or?
It's never easy.
No.
You just got to do the best you can.
Just keep fiddling and find somewhere where you can find her. You're through. So an extra bit of prizing, and it's lifted it up enough for you to get your cord through. It's almost like when they get through, they almost need to be curved the other way, don't they, to get under that lid?
They're never easy.
It's never easy. And this is why you need experts to do this rather than maybe doing it. Just look at that, perfect.
Okay.
When you've got the right tool, you can
one of these little digits.
A little pick. So now that cord's through, you're going to use that to
wrap it round the windscreen.
Cut the glass out.
That's it.
So that now.
It's coming off the wheel.
Yeah, it's coming out the spider.
Just pulling that through.
Get enough cord.
Normally do about a metre. 4 metres is enough, plenty to go around the windscreen. Plenty.
So you can just literally pull that through now, and that just cuts straight through the old. Oh right, it actually doesn't cut through as such in one go. You're going to feed that round and lift it off.
Yeah, feed it round, and you'll see what happens.
Hence why you need the 4 metres.
Yeah. So go right the way around the screen. Give it a little pull that you know that it's underneath the scuttle. Yeah. Give it a little pull and you know it's under the glass, and you know it ain't going to cut the aperture or anything. Round the top.
Feed that right round. So this here, what's happened to this windscreen, what would you class that as? That
That's
sort of
just,
the
oh
colour?
yeah, that's where it's delamming. That's where it's an old screen, it's just delamming.
Okay, I did refer to that as delamination, so I did get the term right, that's good. It's not putting you off, is it, doing this?
No, not at all. But basically, make sure it goes behind the screen.
Yeah, always.
And not in between the middle, because
Yep.
it will cut through. And this is a little sucker that holds the cord on the outside of the screen.
Okay. So I'm presuming it's some sort of like mechanical action you do.
Yep.
That then just like tightens that cord and cuts through.
Yep, you'll see it, yeah. This here is a little dash guard, just to protect the VIN cover, because it can cut it off. So
Right,
basically
okay.
it goes behind, stops the cord cutting through it.
The wheel goes into the spider.
And then this drill goes into there,
Tightens it all up.
locks it like that. You've got reverse and backwards, forwards. The cord will get tighter, it will loop all the way round. Suckers on the outside to stop the cord from slipping through, and then it starts cutting.
There you go, you see it moving around.
And then you move the spider along,
Oh, okay, you move that.
and you move it around the window
Gotcha, yeah,
till
got
you
you.
cut it out. Yeah.
So that's the old screen you've got out, yeah?
So the cord starts cracking it with the pressure.
Yeah, I see
They're
that.
really, really hard.
So this was all damage that has occurred, possibly because there was a crack and weak in the screen anyway. And even when you've tried to do it, removing it yourself has caused...
You can do it with two people with the wire and the hand tools.
Okay.
You can do it with a knife, but you've got to take your time. But you've got to be careful that you don't scratch the frame, the pillars. And
so even when you've got 30 years of experience and you've got a screen like that that's probably 20 years old as well, it's going to have some weaknesses of this, but it's...
That's why they're really hard to
get
the second-hand ones.
Yeah.
So Lee, you get your cutback tool, one of these.
Yep.
Little thin blade on the end. And then you cut the excess glue off, the old glue.
Right, okay, so it leaves quite a bit of residue behind.
Yeah, all the way round.
Because of where that wire cuts through, I guess, yeah?
Yep, that's it.
Obviously the VIN stayed in place like you said it would, which is good. I noticed you did some prep work on this, so was that that's just cleaning it, or was that prepping it for installation?
All it is basically clean all the black band. There's a black band all the way around it. You clean it, get off all the greasy fingers. That's why we wear rubber gloves. Get greasy fingers, it can activate the glue and cause problems and all that stuff. So that's now ready. That's been cleaned with screen wash or window wash or whatever, a bit of water. Just take off all the grease all the way around. And then what we do is we grab primer, which is a kit form in the glue, primer and a bud, get the primer in now all the way round with black, and then that will activate with the glue. No, you can get it on eBay, you can get it online, better still. Around about 12, maybe £15 for this. Right. Not sure about the primer.
So that's like an activated agent, is it, to sort of
that's your primer,
tell it to...
Yeah, that'll activate with the glue, make it all nice and sticky, sticks to the screen. You do that all the way round. Go round, where it's all nice and clean, just go round with the glue.
Yeah.
You can tend to just do the little rusty bits, that all helps.
Yeah, keep that rust at bay. This is our super mastic gun, I guess.
Yeah, this is the window glue and all that stuff. Yeah, really strong. Back in the day, it used to take about 12 hours to dry.
Oh, did it? Okay.
They've got, you know, it's half hour. It's safe to drive, move. We say an hour, and let it set. It takes 7 days to cure, and it dries from the outside in.
That's a very steady hand doing that.
Yep, one hand and all.
Yeah, I'll get you out to do the shower. That's the difference of getting someone in that does this day in, day out, rather than one of those jobs you do once off in a blue moon anyway.
Yeah. Never use mastic, because mastic is not designed for car window screens. It's only a sealant for bathrooms.
Okay.
Oh, look at that, just enough.
Yeah. So that doesn't need any sort of time to activate or harden. That's all.
Yeah, that's all you do.
Yeah.
That's it. I tend to just squeeze these little bits in here.
The joins as such.
Joins, just to stop water getting in. Yeah. Double check. Very happy with that.
Yeah, excellent. Good job. So Danny's now going to put the glass in place, all ready to go. I imagine that's another thing that you have to get right first time, do you, when you put that into place?
Oh, yes.
Slide up in position.
And there you have it, sieving through the glass.
Yeah, lovely.
It's all correct, it's all lovely, sitting lovely. I tend to hold my thumb on the bottom of the screen, so don't slip down slightly.
Yeah.
Put the sucker on the top.
Right, okay, so that holds the top of the screen.
The top, yeah.
Good idea, that.
And then when you know that that's positioned right on that side,
yeah,
just double check, tweak this a little bit, give it a little lift up.
Yeah, suck that back in place.
Back in. Sometimes these do flip round, they're manufacturers. You can tend to just give it a little bit of glue, or over time it will straighten up and all that stuff. But we'll put a little bit of glue on that to help pin that back.
Keep that in place, yeah.
That's just how they come manufactured.
Right, okay.
And then just give it a little push down, not too hard, because you don't want to crack the screen and redo it again.
Absolutely not.
And that's it.
Excellent.
That's your TT windscreen done.
Brilliant. So these suckers then, they come off now, they stay in place?
No, they stay there for the minute until I get the
until it's
scuttle
bonded.
yep.
Okay. As Danny said, the design of the scuttle, once it's clipped into place, it would hold that screen in position and stop it dropping anyway. Obviously with a 20-year-old scuttle we have to be careful with it because it is probably getting quite brittle now, and like I said, it's one of those bits that everyone wants to make their car look pristine.
And there you have it.
Lovely. But I will be taking it off again shortly to do Car Chris's window replacement.
One will have a slightly curved. Some window screens, if you look down here,
yeah, window
screens have these little markings. You've got your left side, right side, driver's side, where your wiper blade will sit.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's that little tiny line there.
Yeah, that little line.
Right,
and
okay,
then there'll be another one somewhere around for the passenger side.
Right, okay.
I think it's there. Yeah, it's the starting of there. Yeah. And one there, I believe.
Right, so that indicates the length of your windscreen wiper. So even if you didn't know the length of your wiper, you could measure that distance and work out what size you need, I guess.
And you know that they go in correct. Where they go. There you have it.
Excellent job.
Now you're safe to take the suckers off. And you know your window ain't going to fall down.
Brilliant. So that's it, Danny, that's all done, yeah? Oh, we need to put that back on, yeah. That's the last step. Now hopefully this should just rotate into position.
Alright, hopefully. Make sure that the
knuckles turn around.
Upwards.
Yeah.
A little hole on the bottom.
Yeah.
And it's that way round.
Okay.
Give it a little twist. Make sure you get it on there.
Yeah. Spin it around.
And then with your fingers.
It says. That's a tough one.
It is very, very tough. Because they don't give you much.
There you go. Spot on.
Done.
And that's it, all in position. What a great job.
And there you have it, YouTube fans.
Yeah.
How to fit a TT windscreen. Good fun, guys, if you do your
Thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate that. So there you have it, how to replace the windscreen on your Audi TT Mk1. And a massive thank you to Danny and Budget Windscreens for getting me out of a pickle. As Danny said, you can do it yourself, but this does look a tricky job. I really hope you found this video useful. If you have, then please do give this video a thumbs up, and also think about subscribing to my channel if you've not already done so, where you will find a whole host of content on the Audi TT Mk1. As always, thanks for watching and see you soon. Take care.